Welcome to my kitchen. I am thrilled to share with you a beloved dish that's both hearty and flavorful, some gram dal pilau. I have soaked the gram dal in hot water for an hour and a half, and I soaked the rice as well. So while that's soaking, let's get started. I have oil and I'm using Butterghee. As that dissolves, we are going to add some whole spices here. And I added the onion, so we're just going to allow this to saute. I won't be adding the salt now because I will be removing some of the onion for later on. So the onion is fried well with all the spices in there. I just removed a little because I will be using that a bit later. Now I will be adding some ginger and garlic. We're not using too much. I'm just using a tablespoon here. Just allow that to fry for a minute or two. Take your time as always, my friends. It's a pleasure when you are done with your meal. So I will be adding the spices. I'm using a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, a teaspoon of jeera powder, a teaspoon of coriander powder, and a teaspoon of chaat masala. We're going to give this all a good mix. As you can see, it's cooking on medium to low. The gram dal has been washed thoroughly, and I'm going to add the gram dal. I used 1 cup of gram dal, which was soaked for an hour and a half in boiling water. This can take some time to cook, so just allow the process. I am going to add some water because the water will help soften the gram dal. In goes a cup of boiling water. We will give it a mix, and you got to check after every 5 to 7 minutes. If the dal hasn't softened, you're going to add more water. We'll just leave this to cook. So if it needs more time to cook, you will add a little more water. So now I'm ready to add the rice. I'm using 3 cups of basmati rice. Now you can add your salt to the rice. So my friend, from my kitchen to you, simplicity meets authenticity. Each dish I prepare reflects my love for wholesome, home-cooked meals that are easy to make and a joy to eat. Whether you're a seasoned cook or just starting out, I promise you this recipe will bring warmth to your table and smiles to your loved ones. I'm adding water, for now I added 2 cups of boiling water. We will allow this to give us a good boil. Here I'm frying some curry leaves. I just want to give it some color. You know, when you're in the kitchen, you just become innovative. It's not a recipe that I followed, it's just what I wanted to do differently. So I am adding a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Just give it a mix. I'm going to add frozen peas, which was left to thaw and rinsed and left in the colander. Why I say colander all the time is because you're not adding any more water to your dish. You just want to just saute this very quickly and remove from the stove. So there we go, that looks so delicious. And it sure was. I left it on the stove for about 5 minutes and removed. Now the rice is ready. See, with basmati rice, you don't overcook it. Okay, we're going to give this a mix, and I am going to add some yellow food coloring. I wanted more color. So in goes the peas, and now I am adding a couple drops of the liquid food coloring. So don't mix too much, just toss it around a bit. As you can see, look at this delicious color. And this was absolutely delicious, and it's such a satiating meal in this cold weather. So join me as we embark on this culinary journey, transforming simple ingredients into a delicious and satisfying meal. So do follow me along on my journey, and thank you for watching.